Hi. All right, week 4. So the good news is we don't have a test. I'm not going to say bad news, but I'm going to say the thing you need to be aware of. How's that for trying to make it sound better? The thing you need to be aware of is we've got several lectures and a lab to do this week. So far you've had to do like one lecture for a short week, or like 2 lectures, or last week you did a lecture and a test. This week you've got 3 lecture videos that you need to watch. So just a heads up, that's a pretty big time commitment. What I would do is right now make a plan, like schedule out, this is when I'm going to watch chapter 3. This is when I'm going to watch chapter 4. It helps to have a little bit of time in between going through the material. So maybe like if you're watching this early, maybe you can on Sunday or Monday watch chapter 3 and take your notes, spend a day after that to kind of review the material. So if you did it on Monday, that would be like Wednesday, you're looking over chapter 4, take a day after that to review. And then Friday, you're looking at chapter 5. That's how I would do that. Now, whatever works for your schedule, go with that. But just try not to cram all this at one time, because it is a lot of material and it can get kind of confusing. And just a heads up, chapter 3 is on organic chemistry. I know we did chemistry already in chapter 2. So this is different. We're not talking about like formulas or equations or anything like that. We're looking at the types of organic molecules that make up living things. If you've ever had like a nutrition class and you've talked about carbohydrates and proteins and like fats and oils, that's a lot of what we're going to be talking about in this chapter, just a little bit more detailed than a nutrition class would deal with it. Chapter 4 is on cells, and chapter 5 is on the cell membrane and how things get in and out of your cell. So they're all kind of related to each other. Watch those, make a plan, do that however you can. And then you've got a review quiz, which is due on Sunday, January 30th. This one is just, it combines material from all of those chapters, but chapter 3, 4, and 5. You'll just have a few review questions on each of those. All right. You've got a lab due this week. So our second lab is on cells, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. That's just talking about cells that don't have a nucleus are known as prokaryotes. Cells that do have a nucleus are known as eukaryotes. This lab is going to go along really well with chapter 4. So just make sure you've watched that lecture before you start on this lab. It'll make it a lot easier for you. Okay. The good news about this one is that you do not have to provide any material. So like I know last time you had to have milk and a potato and things like that. This is one of the few labs where you're going to be able to do this completely on your own. So just like lab, or just completely with the website, you don't have to provide anything or go to the grocery store to buy anything. So like last time, go to SI Cloud, sign on, and then the one after biological macromolecules, it'll say cells, prokaryotic, and eukaryotic. It says recommended amount of time is like 3 hours for this one. You might get done a little earlier because there's not as much hands-on with this part, but just I would schedule at least that much time. Okay. Now another thing to be aware of. Next week is exam 2. This is such a fast-paced class because you're getting done in less than 2 months basically. Exam 2 is going to be next Monday and Tuesday. So just make sure you're getting ready for that. It's going to be open January 31st to February 1st, Monday and Tuesday. Just like last time, 48 hours. But you'll have that much time to get ready for it. Okay? If you need anything, let me know. Thank you.